Hello my dear friends, welcome to the next section. In this section I will demonstrate how to configure the switch security. We can apply security in first two mode, the user mode and the privilege mode. Since the user mode is first, let user to access the switch, right? So it is better to provide and to secure the switch. So there is a process of authentication is required to access the switch or a router device, right? So let's enable or just add protect the user mode by enabling username and password in the user mode. So first let's assume we have one switch here, right? And we will connect to laptop. We configure the switch using the laptop in the real-time scenario where you can connect the laptop using the console cable through the console port of the switch, the cable serial port, right? So now a user will click on the laptop. Let me assign the IP address. Yes, I just using the 10.0.0.1, right? And plus, and we use the terminal app, a program in the laptop which enable the access, gain the access of switch um, command line interface. Click OK. So you can see here, hit enter now, which is the same way you log in the switch. So either you click the switch, I can just say here, either you click the switch and go to the CLI. It's the same window, it's the same CLI. So I will configure through the laptop. This is a real-time scenario, right? So first line, you just go to the user mode security. So first you need to secure the console, okay, through this line console 0. So the command here is first in privilege mode, from privilege mode to configuration mode. So here line console 0. Make sure this is a line configuration command mode, right? So what is the next command here? How do you set the password? By using the word password, and Cisco is a password. This is I will change this color here so that this Cisco is a password and it's for login purpose. So whenever you log in, it will ask you the password, right? So here password, what is the password? Cisco. Cisco is the password. Okay, so hit enter, and this is for you can prompt by next login. So successfully this one, and exit, again exit, then I will exit again further. So you see the first, when you log in this one, you can ask is prompting the password. So I will enter Cisco. So successful login. This is first, it will ask you to prompt the user enter the password in order to gain the user mode privileges, right? So the next thing you might observe that one here, we need to add a username besides the password. So instead of single password, it's possible to use the username and password instead. This is better option if you have multiple people that need to access your Cisco device, right? So let override these security options, right? So here enable mode, configuration terminal mode, I can say line console 0. So this is now password, login local, first login local. So it will look the local database, okay, then username, okay, then next here is login local, then exit, right? Then exit, then you say username is admin and password is Cisco, right? Can use any password and the admin is right. Hit enter, I can say login, right? That's no need, I've already logged in here. That's end, only this single command here. So next here exit, exit, and it will ask you the username admin admin and the password is Cisco. It will override the previous password. This is first mode. Now your user mode is secured. right? So only the admin with the password can able to access the switch at this mode. So further they want to add more level of security in the enable mode also, right? Let's see this enable mode security, privilege mode you can say. Enable mode security or privilege mode security by using the command enable mode password Cisco. Enable mode password Cisco is very simple, this one. So I can here, so I can say here enable configuration terminal. So here enable password I as instead of Cisco I will use COIT. Hit enter. All right. So this is exit. I will use exit again. Now it's using admin is the first user mode password username and password is Cisco. Now I will enter the enable. It will ask you again the password which is I set recently COIT. All right. So I want to see what are these things I have been applied. I want to see this because you have configured the switch now. You're configuring the switch with some security settings, right? What is running in the switch? Show running configuration command, which give you the switch. You see the your host name is switch and you have enabled password COID and there is no encryption is there and you say admin privilege got one. This is the privilege settings and the password for admin is Cisco and for enable mode is quiet, but it's very clearly text is visible. You see the passwords are visible. One if anyone gain access he can clearly see the passwords and the usernames, right? So I want to use some security. I want to add some encryption for this one. I want to add some encryption to encrypt these passwords, to encrypt these passwords. So what is the command here? He says here in the configuration terminal. Okay, conft. So this is one thing here. Enable so the service encryption, password encryption service. So I want to enable this one. So basically you see in this running configuration, you see here no service password encryption is not enabled, it is disabled, right? So I want to enable this one. So what is just right? Service encrypt password encryption, service password encryption. No means it will like it's not enabled, right? It's shut down or it is disabled mode. So I make it as enabled here. You see here service password encryption, the same command. Hit enter. Now you go back here, exit again, exit. No, here show running configuration. Now you look here, password has been encrypted with some random numbers and text, something, right? So which is more encrypted here. So basically this is one thing. This is we have one more way. Instead of password command we have another command. Yeah, this is what I explained here, encrypt your password. Okay, and we have one more command called secret. Instead of password I use secret. I can, unlike before this in the last one I use password. Instead of enable password Cisco I will use enable secret. Enable secret. So I use a password here. I can use this password, whatever the password you can use, right? So let's configure this one. So I will override the privilege mode configuration. I say enable secret. I use COID. Hit enter. Okay. This is not recommended. It says you are already using the same thing. So it is says here it's not recommended. You can use the different one. Let's go with, you can use the secret. Enable enable secret. I can use COMPUTER computer. Hit enter. Now it's accepted, right? So let's exit and can say show running configuration. Now secret actually is more strong encryption. It uses more strong encryption algorithm. You look here. So using some kind of strong encryptions, more secret, more stronger than password. So I can use this part here. Instead of using this password, I can use secret here. So this is one thing. Now let's use this exit here. Let me start from here. Username is admin and the password is Cisco and the enable. Now you have to choose computer, CYMPUTER, computer. It will take you into the enable mode, right? So these are all the two level of security. First, user mode security and privilege mode or enable mode security. Two security simple operation example here. Go to the line console, login local, exit command, enter the username and password, right? So using the privilege again, enabling user enable mode security, enable password to the password here, right? Now instead of password, I can use secret also, right? So I can use secret here. To add more security, more encryption, we can use service password encryption. Enable this part, right? So this is the configuration settings for securing the switch. Hope you understand this.